Good morning, students. Today, last exercise of chapter 7, 7.4. Time and work. So, time and work, we are going to discuss about it. Suppose certain work is done by somebody in 12 days. Any work is completed by somebody in 12 days. Then, if you have to find out the one day work of that person, means if he has completed a work in 12 days, then how much work he has done in one day. His one day work you have to find out. Then we are going to use this. One day work is equal to 1 by number of days required to complete the work. And you know number of days required to complete the work is 12. 12 days he has completed the work. So his one day work is equal to 1 by number of days required to complete the work. Means 1 by 12. His one day work will be 1 by 12. Got it? Certain work is completed in 12 days by somebody. Then his one day work you have to find out. Means in one day how much work he has completed. Then we are going to use this formula. One day work is equal to 1 by number of days required to complete the work. Got it? And if you know the one day work and you have to find out the number of days required to complete the work, you have to find out this. And if you know one day work, then what we will do? You will write this one this side and one day work here down. It will come down and it will go this side. Means number of days required to complete the work is equal to 1 by one day work. So if you know number of days required to complete the work is equal to, suppose one day work you know, 1 by 12 is the one day work. And you have to find out the number of days required, means this one. Then is equal to 1 by one day work, means 1 by 1 by 12. 1 by one day work is 1 by 12. So 1 by 1 by 12 means 1 into 12 by 1 means is equal to 12 days. The answer will be 12 days. And you know, we know this answer, 12 days is the answer. Number of days required to complete the work is already 12 days. So if you have to find out the one day work, we will use this formula, 1 by number of days required to complete the work. And if you have to find the number of days required to complete the work, then 1 by one day work. So for this you need to know one day work, and for this you need to know number of days required to complete the work. Next is time required to do a certain work, means how much time is needed to do certain work. Certain work here means the work can be remaining work or left part of a work or one complete work. Okay. So its formula is work to be done, means how much work is to be done, how much work is left, or whatever the work is to be done, you will write it in numerator divided by work done in unit time. Unit time means 1 day or 1 hour or 1 minute, how much work is done in unit time. That you will write down, and above work to be done. You can find time required to do a certain work. So this three formula is going to help us to do the exercise 7.4. Let's see the first question of exercise. Question number 1. Question number 1 of 7.4. Shahid can complete a work in 12 hours. Okay. And Rahul can do the same work in 15 hours. So how long will they take to complete it if they work together? Means Rahul can complete a work in 12 hours and Rahul can complete in 15 hours, Shahid can complete in 12 hours, and you have to find out how much time they will take to if they work together to complete the work. So it's very simple. Shahid can complete a work in 12 hours. I have written. Now Shahid's one day work. I told you one day work you have to find out. Then we will use this 1 by number of days required to complete the work. So here Shahid's one day work is equal to 1 by number of days required to complete the work. And you know number of days required to complete the work means Shahid is completing the work in 12 hours. So 1 by 12 hours. Okay. Here, Shahid can complete a work in 12 hours. Means Shahid's 1 hour work, you will say, not 1 day, because time is given in hour. So if time is given in hour, so you will write 1 hour work. Time is given in minutes, you will write 1 minute work is equal to 1 by number of hour required to complete the work, or number of minutes required to complete the work. So here is given in hours. So we will write Shahid's 1 hour work is equal to 1 by 12. Now Rahul can do the same work in 15 hours. So Rahul's 1 hour work, in 1 hour how much work he has completed? So 1 by 15. 1 by 15 because 1 by number of days hours required to complete the work. Now both's 1 hour work you have to add, because you have to find out Shahid and Rahul both can complete the work in how much time. So both's first 1 hour work we will find out. So his 1 hour work is 1 by 12 and his 1 hour work is 1 by 15. So add it together. After addition we will get 9 by 60. Okay. Now Shahid and Rahul together complete the work is equal to, number of hours or days required to complete the work formula is 1 by 1 day work. So we will use this formula, 1 by 1 day work, and 1 by 1 day work of both is 9 by 60. So 1 by 9 by 60. So if you will make its reciprocal, 60 by 9 is equal to, if you will cancel it by the table of 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 2 is 6, we will get here 20 by 3. 20 by 3, change this in mixed fraction, we will get 6 whole 2 by 3 hours they will take to complete the work if they will work together. Okay. Now question number 2. A and B can together color a painting in 20 minutes. If they work together, they are completing a painting in 20 minutes. A alone can color the painting in 25 minutes. A alone, if alone he will work, he can complete in 25 minutes. In how much time can B alone color the painting? A alone can color in 25 minutes and you have to find the B alone work. Okay. Look at here. A and B together color a painting in 20 minutes. We will write like this. Then A and B's 1 minute work, because they both are working together here. So both's 1 minute work, unit time. 1 minute work will be what? 1 by 20. As I have told you, 1 by 1. What is the formula for this? I had explained you about this. 1 day work is equal to 1 by number of days required. 1 day work means what? 1 minute work. Here that time was given in minutes. So we will write here 1 minute work is equal to 1 by number of minutes required to complete the work. So if both can complete the work in 20 minutes, so both's 1 minute work is equal to 1 by 20. Now A alone can color the painting in 25 minutes given in the question. So A's 1 minute work is equal to 1 by 25. Its unit time you have to find out. Then B's 1 minute work will be what? B's 1 minute work will be, if they are completing the work together in 1 minute this much, and A is alone working 1 minute, then he is completing the work this much, then this minus this means together minus A's work. So we will get the B's 1 minute work. So if you will solve this, take the LCM, we will get 100. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1 by 100. We have got A's 1 minute work. Sorry, B's 1 minute work is 1 by 100. Now B alone can color the painting in, if it's alone work you have to find out, then again 1 by 1 minute work of B. So 1 by 1 minute work of B is 1 by 100. So 1 into, make its reciprocal, 100 by 1. So 100 minutes is the answer for B alone can color the painting in 100 minutes. Got it? Here question number 3. A tap fills a tank in 9 hours. Another tap empties the full tank in 12 hours. Means A is filling the tank and B, another tap, first tap is filling and the another tap is emptying the tank. So it's emptying the full tank in 12 hours. Then how long will it take to fill the tank if both the taps are open? So if both the taps are open, one is filling and the another tap is emptying. So in how much time the tank will get filled? How much time it will take? So it's, look at here. Question number 3. A tap fill a tank in 9 hours. So first tap fill the tank in, it's 1 hour work you have to find out. So 1 hour work for first tap will be 1 by 9. Now another tap empties the full tank in 12 hours. It is emptying. So it's another tap's emptying the tank. So it's also 1 hour work we will find out. 1 hour work of this another tap will be 1 by 12. Now if both the taps are open, then 1 hour work of both the tap. So one is filling, another is emptying. So we will minus it, subtract it, because it is emptying and it is filling. Now take the LCM of these two. We will get 36. 4 minus 3. 1 by 36 is the 1 hour work of both the tap. It means in 1 hour this much tank will get filled. Now number of hours required to complete the work. You know how much time is required to complete the work. Its formula is 1 by 1 day work, means 1 hour, 1 by 1 hour work you can write in place of day. 1 by 1 hour work. So 1 by 1 hour work is 1 by 36. If you will make its reciprocal, we will get 36 by 1. That is 36 hours. Okay. Now question number 4. Joseph and Alia can finish a science project in 18 hours and 15 hours respectively. Find work done by Joseph in 6 hours. So if Joseph and Alia both together Joseph alone is completing the work science project in 18 hours and Alia is completing in 15 hours. So can you find Joseph 1 hour work 1 by 18 and Alia's 1 hour work 1 by 15? So if 1 hour work of Joseph if you will find, can you find work done by Joseph in 6 hours? So if 1 hour work if you know, then 6 hour work multiply by 6. Look at here. Joseph can finish science project in 18 hours. Then Joseph 1 hour work is equal to what? 1 by 18. And Alia can finish science project in 15 hours. Then Alia's 1 hour work will is equal to what? 1 by 15. Now both's 1 hour work you have find out. Now what is the first question? Joseph work in 6 hours. So Joseph's work in 1 hour you know. 1 by 18 and 6 hour will be what? 1 hour work into multiplied by 6. So 6 hour work we can get like this. 6 1 is 6, 6 3 is 18. If you will cancel it, we will get 1 by 3. Now next question is work left after Joseph has worked for 6 hours. Means if Joseph has completed the work in 6 hours, then how much work is left to be completed? You have to find out. So in this case you will take the complete work as 1, means one complete work you will let as 1. This is the work, full complete work. We will have to take 1 here. So B, work left after Joseph has worked for 6 hours. Then what is the work left? So 1 complete work minus Joseph work done in 6 hours, that is 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 1 complete work minus this much work done by Joseph. So 3, if you will take the LCM, we will get 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 3 work is left. Now this much work is still left. Next question is time required by Alia to finish the remaining work. Remaining means what? How much work is left? This much work done by Alia in how much time? You have to find out. So time required by Alia to complete the remaining work is equal to work done. Time required means formula I have given you. Look at here formula. Time required to do certain work is equal to work to be done, means how much work is to be done divided by work done in unit time. Okay. So here work to be done, what is the work to be done? 2 by 3 is the remaining work to be done, and work done in unit time. Unit time means how much work is done by Alia in 1 hour, that is 1 by 15. So we have written here 1 by 15. Now make its reciprocal. 15 by 1, if you will cancel, we will get here 10 hours is the answer. Okay. Next is question number 5. A tank has 2 pipes X and Y. Okay, and Y pipe empties the tank and X pipe is filling the tank. Okay, and if only pipe X is open, then empty tank is filled in 14 hours. Suppose if X pipe is only open, pipe Y is now closed, then one tank can be filled in 14 hours. And if both the pipes are open, means one pipe is filling and one pipe is emptying. If both the pipes are open, then the tank will get filled in 21 hours. It will take more time because one pipe is emptying the tank. So it will take 21 hours. Then in how much time can the full tank be emptied if only pipe Y is open? If only pipe Y will be open, then how much time it will take to empty the tank? Okay, means Y work you have to find out. So look at here, X can fill the tank in 14 hours. So can you find X 1 hour work? So X 1 hour work is equal to 1 by 14. Now if both the pipes are open, the tank is filled in 21 hours. It is written in the question. So 1 hour work done when both the pipes are open. If both the pipes are open, then 1 hour work for them is 1 by 21. Because it is given here 21 hours it will take to when both the pipes are open. So it's 1 hour work we have find out, 1 by 21. So and let Y as 1 hour work to be done is let Y's 1 hour work to be done is equal to 1 by 1, because Y is, it is not given, so you will have to let as Y only. So let Y's 1 hour work to be done is 1 by Y. So this is, we have subtracted here, this is X 1 hour work and this is Y 1 hour work. X 1 hour work minus Y 1 hour work is equal to 1 hour work when both the pipes are open, that is 1 by 21. So if you will put it here 1 by 21, and if you will put this side 1 by Y, it will come in plus. Now subtract it. Subtract means take the LCM of denominator, 42, 3 minus 2, 1 by Y. Now 1 by 42, now do the cross multiplication for Y is equal to 42 hours. It will take time to empty the tank. Got it? I have explained you up to question number 5. Your work to complete exercise question number 6, 7, 8. If you have doubt to solve this, you can ask me. But first you have to try by yourself. Okay?